Hey, welcome. Good afternoon. My name's Cory Hixon, and welcome to Impact 60's Speaker Series. I get the pleasure of doing the introduction of the short film we're about to watch. But first, I just want to say a few thank yous, big thank yous to our sponsors from Memorial Health, the Mental Health and Recovery Board, and yours truly at Edward Jones. Thanks to Impact 60 at Lavana specifically for organizing this event, and Avalon Theatre for hosting us. And if you liked your sandwich, that's local from our Yeasty Boys Deli right across the way. So, Brainstorms. It's a short film written and directed by award-winning filmmakers Julie Pacino, yes, Al's daughter, and Aaron Meinhardt, that shine a light on traumatic brain injuries, also known as TBI, among U.S. veterans. Brainstorms made its world premiere at the prestigious Soho International Film Festival in New York City in October of 2022. It is also screened at the Cinema Columbus Film Festival and most recently at the U.S. Capitol Visitor Center, as well as at the GI Film Festival in San Diego, where Brainstorms won Best Narrative Short and Best Actor. Brainstorms is based on Resurrecting Lives Foundation's Dr. Chrisanne Gordon's book, Turning the Lights On. Without further ado, Brainstorms.
Okay, first of all, I have to say this. None of this happens. Not the book, not the movie, not the foundation, without the wonderful people at Memorial Health. None of it happens. Because when I went in with my traumatic brain injury, and I couldn't speak, and I had a normal MRI, not one of my colleagues thought I was faking. And I continued to have a normal MRI and a normal CAT scan for months that followed, and it took 3 months to say my first sentence. And those who knew me before knew that I would never go without talking. So this is a huge day for me to thank all of you so very much for giving me back my brain and for giving me something else, this sense of community, because after all, this day is all about connections. You know, I love the line when he says, you know, my brain was disconnected from my body. He was disconnected from himself. Our soldiers, our Marines, they're all disconnected from themselves in that blast injury, but it also disconnects them from their families and from their communities, and that's why we're all here, and that's why we're all so lucky to have such visionaries as Mr. Bruce Daniels, Lavana C., Impact 60 in this community. It is a healing community, and I hope that going forward we will continue to be more connected, because now you know the signs. And let me tell you, Lawrence Adamora, who played that part, really got down that stair out into nowhere that happens with somebody with a traumatic brain injury, and now you've seen it, and now you know what it is, and now you can help get somebody to help when you notice that. Similar to what happened in the parking lot. And by the way, that absolutely happened in the parking lot. They're handing me a mic because it's dangling. Okay. Well, no, I will go ahead and let it dangle. Okay, mute it. That's great. All right, thanks, guys. See, I've